Okay, Marianne, start rolling. Welcome back to the second half of action here at Klahowya Secondary School. We're West Sound TV and happy to have you with us here for the last game of the regular season in the Olympic League as the Klahowya Lady Eagles host the Olympic High Trojans cross-district rivalry. And we want to thank the Kitsap Sun for providing a great community service, streaming this game live over the internet on kitsapsun.com/GOTW Game of the Week. And we've got Spencer Anderson doing the streaming for you. Marianne Mabbitt is on the camera tonight. Kitty Campagna on the other microphone, and I'm Doc Parr. And as we get ready to begin the second half here, Kitty, it's a substantial lead for the Lady Trojans from Olympic, 24-5 over the Klahowya Eagles.
Well, Doc, the first time these two met, final score was 37-32 in favor of Olympic. So Klahowya gave them quite the game that night, and Olympic has been reminded of that and not allowed to let that happen again.
Yeah, and that's Ashley Payne with it for the Trojans. Tries to go cross court. Nice job by Monica Hartford for the Eagles to knock the ball loose. And Eagles will come under the other way. Hartford with it. She'll drive right into the center of the paint. Shot is off, and Ashley Payne coming out there with it for the Trojans.
Marina, the only one with any sort of foul trouble. She has two.
Oh, deep into the corner to Lagat. She gets it to Finney. Back around to Quitavis, and back to Ashley Payne.
Olympic starting with the same five that they began this game with.
Quitavis' shot is good. It's for two.
Quitavis had 7. She was tied with Jalen Halstead for the most for both teams. Up to 9 now, so leading all scorers.
Corey Holt in the game to start out the second half for the Eagles. That's Marina Hartford out at point. Also in there, Sally Fletcher.
And he's going to do the hook shot that didn't quite go down.
Annie Lever with that. And nice play that time to cut off the potential drive. Oh, a three-pointer for Jalen Halstead.
So Jalen's just going to have to play sick more often. She has 10 points already. Ooh, they're going to get him for over and back on that one. Yep,
there's that line. Even though there is no 10-second clock to get across half court, once you are, you cannot go back. Or the ball cannot go back.
Correct.
Because we've seen that one too, where the player was still legal, but the ball was on the other side. Down into the corner to Quitavis.
Michaela Grosier in the game. She replaces Corey Holt. Coach Farrell went with his more typical starting lineup, not using all of his seniors this time.
Halstead's shot is off, and again, Hartford with another rebound. She's been doing a nice job tonight on the rebounding.
Well, Marina has a lot of things that she has to do as that point guard, guiding the offense, and you're right, she's really been in the right place more than once for a rebound.
And Klahowya passing it around. Shot is up and in for Elise Peterson.
Well, and Doc, you said at halftime you watched them, the Klahowya girls were putting their shots down.
They sure were. Oh, boy, Olympic staying alive. And first foul is going to be called, and it will be a shooting foul. Once again, looks like Monica Finney is going to be the designated foul shooter forever for the Olympic Trojans.
She's 3 of 4 tonight, all 3 of her points coming from the line.
Man, that one's off. Just underway here in the third quarter. Second shot off. Good rebound, pulled down by Peterson. Over to Hartford.
Now coming in tonight, Olympic is tied with North Kitsap with a 9-6 record. North Kitsap has to play those nasty Kingston girls, and that too to Michaela Grosier.
And that game tonight also, that's another big one.
It is.
For North especially.
Definitely. But if Olympic wins tonight, they would have the tiebreaker because they have beaten North twice this year. But when I was talking to Coach Farrell, he wasn't sure who they were going to play yet because it was another tiebreaker. It was going to be 5 for Washington. So.
Oh, okay. And yeah, it is set up with both the Seamont League and the SPSL 2A.
Correct.
In the sub-districts. Ooh, good D by Hartford. Nice handle there. And she'll drive the iron.
Looking for the foul, not getting it.
Ball's loose, and Hartford comes away with it. And Jalen does look a little tired now.
I think she got hit in the face on that last set of plays.
Yeah, Klahowya tries to work it in, and Jalen with it. She's got numbers. She gets it over to Quatavis, and it's worth two and a trip. Oh, that's Legat. Two and a trip up to the free throw line.
Well, we have extra help here tonight because we have the scorekeeper who knows all what's going on, so we're at the right table. She knows if we miss a name, which is great.
Yeah, and everybody, it'll be an inbound for Olympic. Legat with it, out the pane.
Okay, that makes perfect sense, actually, because it was after the shot.
Oh, nice job by Ashley Payne.
Ashley up to 7 points.
33-9 lead here halfway through the third period for the Trojans.
Quick passing, really nicely done.
And Olympic pulls it out of there. That was a good job on the rebound by number 35.
Exactly, and I had a list, and that list, she's not on my list.
Well, we got a timeout here at the 3:42 mark in number 3, and it's a 33-9 lead for the Olympic High Trojans. And again, I really want to take a moment to thank the Kitsap Sun for providing the streaming of these games live to the entire world. And we've had a whole bunch of times this season where we have had parents come up and thank us for doing that, thank the Sun for doing that, because relatives like grandparents in Utah or Indiana get to see their kids play. Mothers and fathers who are serving our country get to see their kids play, and I really appreciate the folks down at the Sun, Chuck Stark, the sports editor, David Nelson, the editor, Trent Covert, the IT guy, and of course our very own Spencer Anderson.
All of those.
Working in the gym with us.
And let's give credit to 35, who's Amanda Pond. So thank you to Kelly Balzarati for that name. I think it was called transferring incorrectly. I'm quite sure Coach Shaw sent that to me because I know she was on the original list. Senior Peterson putting that up.
And Olympic pulls down the board with 3 minutes left to go here in the third. Legat over to Payne.
Olympic already.
To Porco out there for the Trojans. Oh, ball knocked loose. Once again, Marina Hartford. Working hard out there for Klahowya.
You can see why, as a sophomore, she has so much playing time and starting time.
Oh, good pass inside. And that was Hartford into Elise Peterson.
Peterson now with 4 points.
Yeah, only a sophomore. Coach Farrell's got to be happy about that.
Well, earlier at halftime, they introduced the middle school girls, which was kind of nice. We saw a couple of them make some three-pointers.
7th and 8th graders. They called the 7th graders the JVs, and the 8th graders the varsity.
Well, it's actually, there are both on varsity. Definitely. They have both 7th and 8th graders. You earn your spot. The tryouts are very similar to what happens at the high school level.
Monica Finney up to the free throw line.
As you said, Doc, their designated free throw shooter this evening.
And again, Nice applause for Marina Hartford coming out of the game by the Klahowya fans.
Alyssa Hutchinson waiting to go in for the shooter. Courtney Burley.
And that one drops in. And yep,
That was nice of Monica to make that so that they could make that exchange the way Coach Shaw wanted it.
36-11 lead for the Trojans. Grozier over to Holt. Roos in the game. Oh, nice move by Carrie Holt, and it's going to be an inbound for Klahowya. That's the first foul on Olympic here in the third period.
And the second foul of the evening. A pretty easy scorebook for the people beside me tonight.
Lever. Roos. And ball taken away by Malia Lagat. Ooh, and Amanda turned around just in the nick of time. That shot's off, and the rebound pulled down by Klahowya. It was Courtney Burley with the shot. Holt over to Roos, and the ball knocked loose again by Olympic. Olympic's doing a good job on defense. A lot of takeaways.
Nice stop by Burley out there with the quick pass to her.
Good hands on the inside by Grozier to take it away for the Eagles. 1:15 left to go in the third period. She runs into a double team, kicks it out.
Runs into is the proper description of that, Doc. That was well done. She tries the shot just a little bit too quick with that, but she did. It was a good idea. She was open.
Oh, good pass. And unfortunately could not complete it, but that was a nice play. Good pass on the breaker coming in on the baseline.
Pond taking that to the basket, not quite putting it down.
And Annie Lever with the turnaround semi-hook.
Annie looking a little tired out there as well. There's a crud going around is what I've been told. So I think more than one girl might not be full speed tonight.
You know, it always happens this time of year, which is kind of unfortunate with playoffs.
Isn't it?
Yeah. In February like that.
Could you plan that a different time of the year?
And that shot off the iron, and it's going to be Olympic ball. Yeah, we need to talk to the CDC. Get the flu season moved sometime.
As the national anthem singer earlier this evening.
That's correct, and did a nice job a cappella. And that's the end of the third period, and it's a 36-11 lead for Cross.
Better quarter for Eagles in that they scored 6, which is more than they scored in that entire first half. Unfortunately, Olympic coming up with 12 points in that half. Olympic's been pretty consistent. They did 14, 10, and 12, so just having nice, consistent, especially that second quarter where, remember, it was 5 minutes in before anybody even scored.
Yep.
So Coach Shaw's got to like that. She's got to like the defense she's seeing from her girls. And what I like on Klahowya is you're seeing a lot of really good movement. They're running a good offense. They have some tough the junior guards, Michaela Grozier and Marina Hartford, the sophomore, who are out there, and they are little thieves, let me tell you.
And for those of you that were live on the internet, a great halftime by the Klahowya band, the award-winning Eagle Band, doing a nice job here tonight.
Well, and that's a band that joined with Central Kitsap during the football season to become a bigger unit to see if they could bring home some big awards. And I can't tell you whether that happened or not, but I know they were together.
Well, here we go, the final quarter in the regular season of the Olympic League, and it's a 36-11 lead for the Olympic High Trojans over the Klahowya Secondary School Eagles. And a whistle to start things off with. It'll be the second foul on the Trojans here in the second half. Hutchinson with it. Klahowya with the inbound. Grozier out front to Roos. Number 22 is Page. And shot off, fight for the rebound, and coming away with it is Alyssa Hutchison, a senior 5'11" player.
Nice fight underneath for Alyssa on that one.
Down into the corner for the Trojans, and they'll come back out front.
Now, the first time we saw this Olympic team, Quitavis was unable to play because of a concussion, and Francesca Toporco did a nice job out there, number 15.
In fact, it was our first game of the season was at the Olympic High School.
Doesn't it seem right that we've sandwiched our year with the Olympic girls? There's something right about that.
And of course, last year, our great run in the districts, and capped off by the big win over Kingston. I believe that was an OT on that one, an overtime victory.
Oh, it was a great game. I remember it well.
Jalen Halstead with it for the Trojans. Down into the corner. And all on the out-of-bounds line for Burley. So Klahowya with the inbound. 7 minutes left to go.
Now, Elise Peterson's a senior this year, but a transfer, so this is her first year with the Klahowya team. They call her E. And as I said, they're missing Tracy Landrum, and you can see that in some of the leadership and trying to have some strength underneath.
Good pass there. Oh, that shot is off for Holt.
Corey's got a pretty shot. It just wasn't going down.
It's been close a couple of times. And that was a nice pass by Grozier to get it to her.
Really nice screen up top by Monica Finney. She's just kind of doing all that extra stuff. Halstead looking for the open Trojan.
The Olympics got 5 seconds on the shot clock. And nice job that time, even though it will be a shot clock violation. Halstead looked up and saw that clock running down, but she did not hit iron, so shot clock violation. Grozier and ball knocked loose from behind, and coming out of there with it for the Trojans, Monica Finney. That's Halstead.
As Bobby Knight would say, make sure you block off that baseline, and they did that time.
Oh, nobody blocked the baseline that time, and Courtney Burley gets 2. And we're going to have a timeout here for Coach Don Farrell, assisted by Sam Fletcher and Lori Shaw, the coach of the Olympic Lady Trojans, assisted by El Valencia, Kelly Balzaretti, Daryl Davis, Dave Rivas, and Mr. Jim Zinner there on the bench.
There's a couple of them, aren't they? The PA announcer who I did find out, his name is Jeff Quinn.
Oh, okay.
He was going, it's unfair to have that many assistant coaches.
Jeff is the one famous for giving a big, broad intro to the home team and a rather quiet, subdued intro.
And by the way, number 11, Monica Finney.
Sam Byers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it makes it fun. And again, anytime you folks have a chance out there or want to see some fun basketball, come on down and look at high school basketball live. Support the team in your area and kids there. They do a great job.
Well, this is not the last game for either of these two squads, which is very exciting for both of them. Unfortunately, Klahowya is in where they have to actually win 2 games. No, they actually only have to win 1 to make it to districts. They have the opportunity for the 10th or 12th seed. And then Olympic has the chance from anything from 5th to 8th. So they want to come out of here with a winner and build off of this.
And the outsider is off. No iron, and Olympic comes away with it. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Finney out front to Halstead. And whistle down low. It's going to be a blocking foul, I believe. Yep. Actually a pushing foul.
On number 22, Allison Page.
22 now has 2.
And there were 4 team fouls.
Yeah, finish shots off, but she almost got her own rebound.
I like seeing Monica take that. She had another couple open ones that she's hesitated and not taken, and I know she's got the shot.
Oh, ball knocked loose again, and that was Jalen Hosted for the Trojans.
They are swarming out there in blue. That's kind of scary if you're the one with the ball.
Jalen, one of the seniors out there for Coach Shaw. We've enjoyed watching her over the last few years.
Oh, she's been a starter forever.
Yep.
Exactly. Deservedly so.
Yes, indeed.
In fact, she's going to take a seat along with Monica Finney.
I was going to say, they've been playing a lot here for 2 of the major starters. 38-11 lead for the Trojans.
Shania Anderson triggers that in and gets the opportunity to shoot.
Oh, off the
that was Amanda
glass.
Pond.
The bank was open for Amanda Pons. Yeah, Marina Hartford back in the game, as is Annie Lever.
See, Annie does a really nice job with that quick pass out, but I just expect her to turn, and she's got a little bit of a hook shot, but like I said, I don't think she's feeling 100%.
And it's tough, too. Alyssa Hutchinson has been doing a great job down low on her in the defensive side.
Well, when she's not been there, we've had Ashley Payne. We've plenty of people.
So it's tough for Annie. And there's the jump shot off, and rebound pulled down by Hutchinson. Fortunately, the pass goes over the half-court line, and Klahowya will get it with 3:43 left to go.
Good hustle by Toporko trying to get that. Good fans still cheering these Klahowya girls on.
Fletcher will take the long shot, and it goes down. Only 2, though. Must have been on the line.
Sally with 5 points.
Toporko down in the corner for the Trojans. They send it back out front. Oh, good job. They tried to get it down to Burley and knocked out by Klahowya. They'll bring it up this way.
Peterson predicting that pass.
Into Lever. She'll kick it out. Move
nice
her position.
Move by Peterson.
And Lever getting the board down low against 3 defenders.
Peterson quick with the trigger, but certainly a shot she can make. Sophomore Shania Anderson getting a chance to bring it up court. And
they're going to tag the blocked Marina Hartford on that.
Marina trying to have the most fouls of anyone this evening. She's at 3.
Neither team in the penalty.
No.
5 team fouls for Klahowya, only 2 for Olympic.
Now Olympic continually brings that post player up or for a high screen, and it's been pretty successful tonight.
Burley's shot is off out of bounds to the Eagles.
I thought that might have been touched by
now
an
that's
Eagle talon.
It's a turnaround. Yep. The referee saw the same thing you did, Kitty.
Nice change. That's John Lambert underneath the basket making that call. Or no, that is actually Scott Kreifels.
And the outside shot off the iron. And rebound by Olympic. Tapped out. Olympic still has it. Shania Anderson. Oh, Marina Hartford. She's going to take it to the glass.
And Toporko getting, once again, her money's worth on that foul.
Yeah, that one she did. Uh-oh. Are they calling a clear path? It appears that they are.
No, a 1 is.
That was the signal that I saw there.
I thought the other was calling not shot, so not a shot.
So a clear path foul. No, it bounces around, but goes down for Marina.
You know, Marina used every bit of iron and backboard that she could on that. That was good.
Oh, and that one is off. But Klahowya will maintain the possession.
Marina has to go get her own rebound over there.
Like the soccer players.
They do. They have to chase their own ball. I always feel sorry for them.
Oh, good
Oh,
turnaround.
nice by Paige.
Oh, too bad. Too bad. That was a good move, and,
and
I'm
Paige,
afraid she hurt herself on that.
her knee.
So we've got our referees holding it. It looks like she's going to stay in. I hope she's okay. She's got a heavy brace on that right leg. Fletcher's shot is off. Good rebound for Klahowya, though. Lever gets another board down low.
Some extremely good
it's
positioning on those.
Getting away with it. 1:44 left to go, and looks like she's that Allison's able to get up to the other end. Okay.
Yeah, I think she's used to some twists and turns on that knee.
Yeah, can be a real twinge of pain.
Oh yeah. Allison steals that one.
40-14 lead for the Trojans. Minute and a half left to go in the game. Lever out front with it over to Fletcher. Gets it back into Lever, and she can't get her positioning, but kicks it out to Paige.
Fletcher with the shot that's off, and rebound to Pond. Some good fight out there still.
Yeah, that one had to be fought for.
There's that high screen again. DePorco looking around. Gets it back and meets up with some tall timber down there.
Oh, we'll go to Klahowya. 42 seconds on the clock.
.39 seconds in this game.
Hartford jump shot at the free throw line. It's off. Yeah, fight for the ball. It's going to be Klahowya. Man, both Annie Lever and Marina Hartford were in on that fight. And bound out front. They'll work it around. Nice passing. Oh, another net for Marina Hartford. Yeah, she's going to be a player.
Oh, yeah.
As a sophomore, she's looking good. Oh.
Oh, she wanted the foul on that. And
well, the turnover. 8 seconds to go, so Klahowya can try to put a couple more on the board. Hartford. Oh, and they couldn't get it to a Page. So with 2 seconds, the inbound coming for the Trojans. DeMarco will take the last shot. Oh, she almost had it. Coach Shaw wanted that one. But anyway, the Olympic High Trojans end up winning a cross-district rivalry 40-16 over the Klahowya Lady Eagles. But congratulations to the Lady Eagles for getting into the postseason this year, having a good-looking team. And, of course, congratulations to the Olympic Lady Trojans doing what they had to do to get into that winner side, hopefully, of the district brackets.
Well, the Lady Trojans lost a very tall person in Shannon, and they knew that they had a lot of work to do this year. They've had some tough games. They have beaten teams that they aren't supposed to beat this year. So they are just out there fighting hard every time. Coach Shaw's got to like what she saw tonight. A lot of different people scoring, and just that their defense was strong, a great opportunity going in. They know they're going to go on to districts from sub-districts. And this, like you said, Doc, this Klahowya team making it to the sub-districts, that's a first. I think it might be a first, and if not, the fact that they've got a 5-11 record is good. It is actually very good this year.
And they've got some good-looking sophomore talent out there in Marina Hartford.
And some juniors that you see great potential in as well.
Yep. Well, we want to thank Spencer Anderson for streaming the game of the week for the KidsapSun.com, and we want to thank them for doing it. We want to thank Marianne Mavitt, who has done camera for you tonight. Kitty Campagna on the other microphone, and I'm the Dr. Doc Harp. And we will have more basketball for you as we go into the postseason, Kitty.
And it will be here live
right.
at 6 p.m. on Friday.
All right. Well, everybody stay tuned. We will see you soon.